Because the way that I'm rotating, the way that I come back, oh my god, this Jika is cooked. There's no way she survives. GG's. Like, rest in peace. We should prepare the funeral already, yeah. Oh my god, the Kiriko came too? Dude, is this Christmas? What is this donation from the enemy team? Not only you won the fight for free, but we didn't even need to use any ultimate! Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today's video is a weekly episode of Games and Swings. What we like to do in this series is help you how to improve your game and help you how to influence your game in a much more positive way. Not necessarily win, but help you how to get much better match quality overall. You're gonna learn how to do things, what to do based on the team comps, matchups, and different situations. Now, before we start anything, I'd like to mention this again. I've mentioned it. I mentioned it in yesterday's video, at the beginning of yesterday's video, and I want to mention it again for the people who hasn't watched my yesterday's video. I apologize if my audio sucks. Well, not sucks, but if my mic quality is not as usual. Because it's really hot, guys, where I live. So I'm using my headset mic. I'm not using my recording mic, which is like a semi-professional mic. So it's much better than this one. I'm using my headset mic, and I have my AC on. So I really hope you guys don't mind if there's a little buzzing in the background, or if my mic quality is not as good as usual because of this specific reason. And for me, honestly, to stay consistent, I really cannot stand heat, man. I really cannot function good with heat. I hope you guys, just bear with me for the next few days. I know it's not a good thing, but I want to be consistent, really, and I don't want to give myself an excuse not to record. So I hope you guys just bear with me for a little bit until the weather just chills out for a little bit. And thank you, guys. Like, today I was actually supposed to be the DPS guide. You guys absolutely crushed it on the last week's DPS guide, and hopefully we're going to keep it going. This series is actually doing really good, so we're going to keep it going. But I felt like today I want to record this because DPS takes a long time, and I'm kind of busy, and I'm kind of honestly hurt. I kind of injured myself at the gym. So yeah, okay, enough with my personal life today. Since wins, we do have a Mercy Pocket team comp, so we do need some sort of a support that just heavily focuses and emphasizes the tank more. So I'm opting for the life hero because I can protect myself on my own. I'm like self-sufficient. Not necessarily. I don't need Ana. Ana lacks the mobility. If they run any sort of dive, see, I didn't even finish my sentence. If they run any kind of dive with a team comp that doesn't have a Cassidy, it just relies on Mercy Pocket with an Ashe and Sojourn, with a Reinhardt, immobile tank. If I get dove, I'm absolutely cooked here. So that's a pull for me. That's the reason why we're running Life Fever, because even if they run dive, Life Fever is a safe pick because I am very self-sufficient. Really good pick on the Sojourn, but really badly played by my Reinhardt and the Mercy. I'm not sure why the Mercy was even there to begin with. This actually is playing really well, but there's no way I could have kept him alive. Yeah, I don't know why the Mercy went there to heal the Reinhardt. Not her job, it's my job. She has a pocket that she needs to take care of, so, well, I guess she wanted to switch. But yeah, we'll definitely keep the guy alive. I don't necessarily agree with the aNotSoSpecialNaz, not because it's bad, but I think there could have been a much better options. Moira would have definitely been better against the GQ and the Genji, and I think I might even try to do that, but I just prefer the Life Fever for the Rhine, and a much better pocket hero than Genji, and I feel like Genji can be useless because I can save my Rhine really good. So yeah, the Genji is going to push us a lot. The JQ might ult this, we know that for a fact. She actually got taken out. Thank God that we have Sojourn, because Sojourn is really good. As you guys can see, we're actually preoccupying the Genji because we're playing Life Fever. He can't really kill us. We're just, by nature, we're really that durable. And the fact that, this is a trick, by the way, guys, you can put your platform here, and when they push you, you can drop down and get out of there easily. Just only do it during a downtime, not an uptime. Like, okay, this guy needs some pull, I think. He's freaking cooked. I don't know why my entire team abandoned him. To be honest, I don't know why he was there to begin with. Very badly played by my team, abandoning my Rhine. I mean, no, I'm sorry. I mean, why did no? I think he wanted to play his Rhine. Why was he even up there to begin with? So that's kind of on him, honestly. We lost our only advantage, and this Genji's really not playing well. As I say that, he got a kill, but my Rhine got a... Okay, nasty shatter. Let's try to take... Okay, we're going to do this and then treat this immediately. Yeah, good. I think we got enough burst healing that I'm going to save somebody. I'm not going to damage to keep the... Yeah, that's a good blade. You know what? The Genji's actually doing fine. It's my team that's playing bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Genji's actually playing very brilliantly, considering the fact that we have a really better team comp and they're actually doing really well at taking care of them. But yeah, the Ryan is absolutely not playing well whatsoever. That was a good shatter, but you know, JQ's ultimate was even better. So now we're gonna have to switch to Moira because obviously no one's in my team doing anything to deal with the Genji. I mean, I don't agree with the Axe now that we dropped the Mercy. Really, there's no need. Yeah, we definitely need to switch. So now we kind of, because honestly, Ryan is really a bad tank, guys. He's not really the best tank in the game. So unless he switches, yeah, I mean, like, it's just, there's no way we're going to win, but it's kind of a little too late. We do have the Bob, sure, but it's way too late because they have ultimates and actually a lot of ultimates. We did take out the tire though, so it's actually kind of winnable. We'll try to keep the Sojin alive because she might be the key to victory here because she's the only one actually who's doing consistently good to the entire game. Obviously the Genji now is going to be cooked. Honestly, if he doesn't switch right now at this point, it's going to be really bad for him because not only we have a Zarya and a Moira, but he doesn't have like a necessarily good target to dive. So I mean, I don't know. There's like no justification for him to switch, but unless the team comes in, I'm not really sure why we're playing that deep, you know. I guess we're gonna just give the enemy team a lot of free kills. Oh, played by yours truly. We're waiting for him. And now he went Reinhardt to the counter switch, is actually kind of real. I mean, our Zarya kind of counter switched to JQ, but it's a little too late. Now I'm just gonna AFK for a little bit there. Very bad charge. I feel like there's no way that Zarya's gonna get cooked there. He just wasted a charge and now he exposed himself, so that's what I'm talking about. I really would like to off angle, but I don't think I can do that because of the fact that I really trust. I kind of have to though. But my team needs healing. Our Ryan is definitely cooked it because of our good positioning. He will get pressured enough to die. So that's why I said I need to off angle because good positioning really will get rewarded. And that's why I was guarding the res. And honestly, we played so well that we made even the Genji switch. I mean, it's really important to get that kill actually because wait, we need to get one more kill and then they actually would never take a fight as a full team, so that kill is really important. We might even go deeper here actually. I don't think she can res. She doesn't have res here. This Mercy's cooked. I know that this guy's sitting. Now we're gonna go deep in the backline with the Coalescence. There's no way they can kill me. They don't have any kind of stun. And we know for a fact that he doesn't have Coalescence. I mean, okay, you know what? I was gonna let him live, but absolutely brilliantly played, honestly, by us. Like, not only perfect execution, but the game sense and awareness of us is actually helping this team really good. Kudos to this tank, understanding that Ryan was not the pick, and he needed to switch. And as soon as he switched, as you guys can see, we won instantaneously because my DPS actually played well throughout the entire game. It's just that the Ryan was not playing well. He was overextending, and I'm proud of him for switching. Though I don't know if the Ana switch. I'm not saying that she's a bad player, but I'm not sure if the Ana switch to begin with did anything. But again, we're back into the Ryan pick, and I don't know if I should say Moira or not, because if I want to make this team come better, I should go Brigitte to amplify my backline even more and keep my entire team comp safe. But the Genji is going to be difficult, but they did switch up the Genji, so actually, now that I think about it, I don't have a problem of running Brigitte because I'm going to amplify my defense when it comes to my support line and my back line, and I'm going to protect my DPS a little bit more, and then I'm going to influence the DPS matchup really well. And I'm actually, even if they run Genji, Brigitte is really good against the Genji, but I will not be able to pressure them as much as possible. The importance of playing break is the most important thing is you got to keep the passive triggered, but this Ryan is actually giving me a heart attack, so again, that's what I'm talking about. This guy is like, not only he wants to play right, but even the fact that the one hero that he wants to play, he's bad at him. So I'm not really the best Brigitte by any chance, by the way, guys. So yeah, we got him though. Okay, we're gonna live here, but we need to do something about the Genji. I mean, the Genji is becoming like an eternal problem for my team. And okay, I like this much better. The other support realized that the tank just does not need healing a lot as much as we need to keep ourselves alive. So yeah, I'm obviously gonna go with that. Ryan here. Oh, come on. Even I anticipated the shadow, my Ryan didn't. Honestly, guys, this is a very, I don't know what, like, the fact that this guy wants to play red, but he actually is really, really bad at it. I think this game is pretty much lost because of the way that my Ryan is playing, because he actually has a really good team. He has good supports, he has good DPS. I'm not even just talking about the numbers. Actually, everyone in this team is actually doing really well. So I'm just not sure if we're gonna win this. I guess he just wants to play Ryan so much. Can't blame my boy here, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win, and especially when you're going against a main, Ryan might not be the way. So we gotta stay in the back, wait for the Genji, because I know for a fact that he's here. I mean, I don't know if he knows. I'm not really sure what this guy's actually doing. This guy's actually playing like a creep. He's gonna dash and try to be a creep. Gonna deflect. Then all I gotta do is just hit this and he's cooked. I'm not really sure what this Genji wants from me. I mean, yeah, I'm not the best break, but again, at the end of the day, I'm a coach. I'm not the worst. As bad as I can be, I'll never be the worst. So we're gonna overextend on the Life Fever, obviously. And the Life Fever survives. I'm gonna try to boot him off here. Okay, I'm gonna pick that after I kill the Life Fever. Because I might even rally this, unless he dies, if he dies. Yeah, well played by us. Again, we're doing really well. Okay, I might have saved that guy actually. I really almost never play Brigitte. I don't even know her perks, so. We're gonna push here. The longer they stay alive is actually better for us. I might even rally this, unfortunately. Yeah, because I cannot die here. I die, it's literally game. And it might, yeah, there's one for two, and then we get the, 1 for 2, I'll take it any day of the week. Oh, we actually survived. I just want to take out the Brigitte. Good chatter. Because he knows if I check out the May. If I check out the May, it's game. So, well played by the enemy team actually. What is her perk? Instantly heal, additional, whipshot knockback can slam enemies into walls, dealing. You know what? I'll go for that. But I think I'm gonna go for the left one because this map doesn't really have that much. It's not close, at least the next one. So, yeah, we're gonna lose this one. We're playing really well. Obviously our numbers kind of speak to it. Not only we have the highest healing in the entire team, and the second in the entire lobby, the lowest in the entire lobby, but we are also actually contributing a lot to our team. It's just that I feel like the only issue is like in this game is the tank's positioning and the way he's playing the matchup. So I think now he should switch if he wants to win. We'll see, because honestly, we're gonna have to switch our playstyle here. We're gonna have to shift our focus into keeping influencing our backline, amplifying it, focusing on the tank. I'm gonna switch to amplifying our DPS and going on the aggressive, because now this is the whole point of the series. Try different ways to influence your game, and since we can never, like, the point here, what I'm trying to say, there's no point in amplifying our defense because no one's struggling with deaths. My other support is actually playing well. My DPS is playing well. They're not dying a lot. They're not getting pressured, even though, despite the fact that we're going against a Genji, they get an aggressive flanking Genji. But the issue is that the tanks just keep having all-inning and just dying for no reason. So instead of just trying to keep the tank alive, yeah, we're gonna let him die. There's really not much you can do. I'm not even gonna save my res. I'm gonna actually good echo switch, by the way. Really good against the Genji and the Mei, and also against the Rhine. So we're gonna try to amplify the DPS. I mean, we can only do so much, to be honest. Kind of bad position on the echo, shoots on high ground. Actually, if you want to play a flyer here, Pharah is the most optimal pick here because they absolutely have no hit scan here. I mean, Ana is only hit scan. But Echo is not a good spammer. You need choke control against this kind of team comps. Ryan, May, on a Life Fever. You need Pharah if you want to go flyer. Echo's not the best against. I mean, Echo is a fine pick by any means. I'm not saying it's a bad pick, but Pharah is much better because I know that he has the idea because he went Echo, and Echo is a good against this. But if you're committing to this idea, why don't you go the much easier pick, and I mean the much easier option and the much more effective option, which is the Pharah. So we'll see. I mean, it's looking like an L because this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to cut this game, and I'm gonna go to the next one because this is just a straight up nasty tank diff, unfortunately. So I'm gonna give it one more fight, but it's just looking like it's GG's. I mean,
duplicating Reinhardt.
oh my god, what a quick.
Heroes never die.
Like, even the Moira started ignoring my Ryan and just kind of go all-in in the backline, which I agree. That's exactly what she should do. I'll check out the Life Fever here. He doesn't have any abilities. He's moaning sounds. I missed twice the jump. Okay, we should be fine though. Okay. I don't know if I can touch, honestly. Maybe the Cassidy can. Okay, we'll play it. We're trying, man. We're trying our best here. Not sure if I can nail the res here. Yeah, actually I can nail it. Good res. Ryan, man, is giving me grief. I'm trying. Oh no! That's all. Unfortunately, that's all she wrote. And I'll see you guys in the next game. Okay, ladies and gents, we're back at game number 2. Game number 1 was like, I feel like it's a weekly episode, and I feel like the video was way too short. There's really not much to learn from, honestly. And we did well. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but I'm going to include it, obviously. And I'd like to add another game in. Thank you guys for your absolute support on my my longer video that I did, the Torbjorn one. Actually, you guys absolutely loved it and questioned the support. I really didn't expect for it to do that well, but thank you. And I'm actually planning to do another one very, very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. But I think after the DPS guide. Anyways, station team comp. This is what I would like. I was actually considering Mercy, but Mercy's banned. And I was gonna say it wouldn't work with Lucio. We need more healing. So it's gonna be either Baptiste, Alari, Zenyatta, or Life Fever. Since we're attacking, I'm actually gonna go opting for the Zen pick. You might think, oh, we have a Lucio. Yeah, well, I mean, odds are he's gonna switch. But even if you go with the Lucio, look at your team comp. Soldier can heal himself. Widow stays in the back of the sniper. Sigma does not need healing at all most of the time. He doesn't need that much healing. So Zen is the only. I hear somebody. What the hell? Yeah, Zen is the only character that makes sense on this map, actually, at least the first point of it, because you literally have an LOS that you can spam on for free, no matter what the enemy team has. There's literally no scenario where I can tell you Zen is a bad pick on this and on the first part of the map when you're attacking. No matter what the enemy team is running, you're actually like Zen is like your best bet here. It's like defense icon world A. Zen is always good there, so probably we're gonna end up switching. But oh my god, they just gave me a free matchup. Monkey, yeah, we're gonna stay Zen for actually quite a long time, actually. Yeah, because as you guys can see now, he knows that's why my Sigma is playing aggressive, because he knows he can play aggressive, but obviously he can't overextend him, but he knows he can afford to do that because of the way that this matchup works. Because he doesn't need that much healing, and his kinetic grasp saves him from sticky situations for free. So usually a free get out of jail card that he just clicks and he survives. So it's just the way matchup goes, guys. This game is actually really, really complicated, but the more you understand, the more you're gonna be like, oh my god, Naz actually helped me a lot. So it's gonna take years. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna take a long time, but every day, if you learn one new thing about Overwatch, you're going to become a much better player, I promise you. You're going to use it instantly. And the thing is about Overwatch, anything and everything you learn, you actually actively use it. So it's become, like, once you actually learn something, it's almost impossible to forget it. I don't know why this guy goes back to JQ. JQ is, like, literally the absolute worst tank that he can go against me to win his game. Not only because Sigma gets a good amount of value against him, but we also have Sojourn and Ana. So, by the way, even if I put the other on her, she would have died because it's a burst damage. Obviously my team died there because of the overextension, so there's not much we could have done to prevent that. Good pick there by us. Again, good pick by us because we're playing really well when it comes to discourse and pressuring. Really good positioning, honestly, because the way that I'm rotating, the way that I come back. Oh my god, this Jika is cooked. There's no way she survives. GG's. Like, rest in peace. We should prepare the funeral already, yeah. Oh my god, the Kyuko came too? Dude, is this Christmas? What is this donation from the enemy team? Not only you won the fight for free, but we didn't even need to use any ultimate! Absolute best case scenario, man. And all of that because of our rotation and that kill on the Cassidy, well, now and earlier. And the other kill on the soldier. I mean, yeah, sure, the soldier took the first kill, but we actually were the ones who caused it because our discord, our positioning, the way that we come back, the way we move forward. Everything, by the way, guys, every single thing that you watch me do, I always have a reason behind it. Even if I do it subconsciously, I always have a reason for it. So please, if there's something you saw something that I did, just ask me because I always have a reason. If you didn't understand, I did something because I can only do something when it comes to explaining. So if I don't explain something or you want to ask me. I always have a reason. And that's what maximized their value. Obviously, they went to Mauga. Again, Mauga is like the #1 worst character that he can get. Like, even JQ was better, by the way. JQ is a much better option than Mauga because JQ actually does. I hear Cassidy. JQ does objectively better against Sigma, but Mauga is the worst character. Yeah, we're gonna take the L here. We're not gonna use anything. We're gonna take the L. Even so, we actually kill him. But yeah, because I don't think we would have won that. I'd like to think that we couldn't win it because they had the numbers, but I actually might have been wrong. But I'm gonna trust my instincts and just take the L there, and then just reset it with our trance. So yeah, Mauga is the worst tank that he could win against a Sigma, not only because Sigma wins that matchup for free, but also we have Zenyatta, and Zenyatta is really good against Mauga and Orissas and stuff like that. And we're also going against hit scans. You don't want to go Mauga when the enemy team has like multiple hit scans against you, plus a Discord, and plus a tank that you cannot even get cardiac arrest value. So that's why Mauga really sucks in this matchup. So that's pretty good news for us. So. And my team is actually playing really well. Kudos to this tank. Kudos to this team playing really well. Like for example, look at my soldier. Look at this positioning. Like this is like it just goes to show like the team difference. Last game I actually got to be bad trance, by the way. Don't do this. Like that was just me just reacting to that trance. But that was a bad trance because that was like him donating to charity, because we did not need that because there was no way he would have killed anybody, let alone killing my entire team because we already wiped out his entire team. I just tranced because I know for a fact that we're not gonna need the ultimate anymore, and I haven't used it for a long time, and I know I'm never ever gonna be able to need it because my team is actually dominating and the enemy team is actually in the absolute worst alt deficit. They will know that there was no way they're gonna make me need that ultimate, so that's why I use it. But if you're actually in a serious game, that was a very bad trance, I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, as you guys can see, and yeah, I was gonna say, to be honest, I actually had a pretty solid team last game. It's just the tank was the only questionable thing, and now because we actually have a tank that not only he's playing the matchup correctly, but he's actually actively doing really well when it comes to managing his abilities and his positioning. So kudos to this team, kudos to this tank especially, and also to be also fair to the enemy team, their tank is actually kind of sucking. I don't think this guy knows what he's supposed to do. I mean, 1 and 6 on DPS, but also their tank mainly really didn't really do much when it comes to influencing the game, to be honest. So I'm going to be honest with you. I just said to be honest in 3 different ways in 1 minute, so I apologize. We have Doomfist, triple hit scan. Now, Mercy would have been the most optimal pick, but since we cannot offer that, I really think that Zen is actually not the worst pick. But for the sake of this video, I want to show you guys another way to influence this matchup. Now, I always say in my videos, Ana is the single best support to play whenever you have a Doom. And Zenyatta also, because you can heal the Doom from anywhere off the map. Of course, Ana, Zen has a range limit. But that's why, because Ana can heal from any range, and the Doomfist doesn't really need to come back, spend all of his abilities to come back to get heals. You can actually get him from anywhere, so he doesn't have to compromise his position or his abilities. Nor his abilities. But you can do the same, but with a safer option. Obviously, less impact, which is the Kiriko. I mean, sorry, the Sojourn. I'm sorry. I mean, Juno. She's hit scan. I think she's hit scan. She really feels like hit scan, even if projectile is actually pretty fast. But yeah, you can do the same. You can heal. I think there's snipers over there. I think there's Hanzo. But yeah, you can heal the Doom from anywhere in the map without compromising your position, without compromising the Doom's position. Obviously, you do have range when it comes to fall off heals, but you can still heal him, and he doesn't have to come back. So that is one of the reasons why we went Juno. Yeah, this guy's really bad. I mean, the tank. It's just speed there. Our soldier. Any switches? Bad Emor, and by the way, Mauga does really do good against the Doomfist. So we'll see how this matchup goes. Okay, if this matchup goes on, oh, he doesn't have Emor, we have to heal him. He tried. I don't think we're gonna win this unless his Doom switches immediately, because they have triple hit scan, quadruple hit scan with a sniper, one of them. And we're going against a Mauga, so this guy knows. Yeah, we need to switch. There's no way. There's absolutely no way we win this if he doesn't switch. I'm just being really going to be honest with you guys. Unless he just wants to play. There's no way he's going to die there. There's just no way, because that'll be actually feeding the. Oh my god. Okay, he just surrendered the first line for free. Yeah, this guy is really bad, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not trying to be mean, but this guy is literally so bad that they actually, if they lose this point, it's literally because of him. Because they had that point in the bag. All they needed to do was literally AFK on the point. So he will actually, in fact, lose his team the chance to capturing this objective. So very, 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 very tragically bad. Tragically badly played by the enemy tank, to be honest. So because he had all the abilities, all the position he needed to win that point, but well, it is what it is. And now he's feeding. Oh my! Oh, that's so bad, man. What is he doing? But to be honest, the ultimate. I guess it's a matchup wise. Like the ultimate when it comes to like timing wise, really not that great. The dead, however, worked out for them because I did mention earlier that Doom is really bad and Malga is actually really good against Doomfist. And yeah, it worked out because also, you know, I thought they're in tissue because I'm gonna switch. There's no way we're gonna win this if I don't switch. The Baptiste also followed up with an ultimate, so well played by that Malga. I mean, I'll give it to him, it worked out, but when it comes to position, I mean, when it comes to timing wise, his entire team was dead. So if we actually had a much better tank, there's no way we would have won that because we would have had some sort of defensive ability. Now, I would go Baptiste, but we already have Baptiste because we need to put direct pressure on the Malga because we don't have matchup when it comes to tank-wise. So Zenyatta, again, is the only way to go here because we're going to be inflicting immense amount of pressure directly on the Doomfist, on the Malga, that I will make this Doom work. And I'll show you guys how. Not only that, but we also have... Oh, this is bad, Visor, Nano Visor. That is like one of the worst... I really still do think that was a bad ultimate because... There's no way to win that because we have Reaper on point, yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, it was bad because, look, yeah, sure, they won the fight, but we're gonna come back, we're gonna be able to retouch, it would be just, now go with, like, one person, we're gonna win automatically. And this guy's just bad, like, and honestly, again, he lost his team the point of capping the objective. I honestly, genuinely don't understand what is this guy's doing. Again, he just threw his only chance. I mean, obviously, Doom switched to Orisa, which is, I agree, we definitely need to do something because I guess, I mean, I understand that Sigma can be boring and you don't want to play Sigma all the time. Orisa is actually really fine, especially when you have a Zenyatta against a Malga. So now, there's absolutely, I mean, I know I keep saying this and something happens. I do hear a Moira though, yeah. Well played, they did C9. I'm not really sure where they came. Well, he still donated something, so yeah, I know every time I say this, they actually do something the opposite. But if this matchup goes on as it is, I really don't see a way for the enemy team to do much, honestly, because we have a really amazing team comp. And now that the only issue in our team comp is solved, which is the tank matchup, we're gonna be fine. And the Reaper is actually really good as well, and yeah, I don't need to mention that. Oh, come on. Okay, I take everything back. All Reapers are the same, man. The whole classic thing is just... No Reaper would not die during his Blossom. I don't know why we detected Blossom there, but... Oh, they wasted that Bob. So, because that was an already won... The reason why I said the waste, because they already won the fight. They did not need it. So now... So now, like, our bad Blossom kind of got evened out because they give us a bad Bob, but a bad Bob is much worse than a bad Blossom because a bad Blossom is actually a Blossom, not well, to put it this way, Bob is just much better ultimate than I need to give this guy his much better ultimate than the you know, Reaper's ultimate. So yeah, I mean, we really don't need to do much here. I feel like even if I AFK, I'm going to win this automatically because the fact that we have heavy matchup against the enemy team and most importantly the tank. So because we have Baptiste with the high ground control, our tank, our soldier even does not need to even be on the objective, and this guy is actually, I don't know why. I'll take that trance because again, I don't think I'm gonna ever need it. I'd rather stay in the fight here and contribute more to my team. But yeah, I was gonna say, I really forgot what I was gonna say, but I was gonna say something semi-important, not really important. But yeah, my tank is actually really smart. I don't know why he played Doom, but because like he chose the shield perk, and I always say the shield perk is one of the, it's like a really... He's dead. He's Discord. There's no way he's gonna survive that. Yeah. I'm really sure why he did that. Hero. Oh wait, the Moira wants to suck through the window. What? She thought she could get the death. Instead of fading out, she actually faded in to shoot, draw, suck to the window. So, but yeah, I was gonna say this. I would say Orissa's shield perk is actually a really bad perk, but in this it's like the one scenario where Orissa's shield is actually good against the Malga because he doesn't get cardiac overdrive. Because it's good against the cardiac overdrive, it blocks that ability. So, and they gave me Bastion, which is a direct counter that Zenyatta counters. So, but yeah, I was gonna say like my tank is really smart. I don't know why he went Doom into Malga, but because he's actually playing well and he's choosing the right perks. So yeah, we do have another trend. So again, he's gonna be like Sacred, and we're gonna just dominate him. We didn't even need the trans for the cage, but now we're gonna trans because they bobbed in the cage. So yeah, I mean, these guys were reading it. Oh my god. Yeah, let's just. Why not blossom into Sentry Form Bastion with an immortality and a Baptiste shooting at me? Why not? Oh my god. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, like that if you enjoyed, subscribe and share with your friends if you learned a thing or two. And this video, or this match, is a perfect example of why, and everyone who moans about Zenyatta is a bad pick and he has a lot less low heals. I have the highest healing numbers in my entire team, and the second highest healing number in the entire lobby, away by just 1,000 healing, while contributing damage. And not just that, but before I end the video, I'd like to show you guys the amount of assists that we contributed to that game. Goes to show that when you have 41 assists out of 44 eliminations from my team. So it was 44 eliminations in my team that has occurred, and we contributed to 41 of them. Goes to show that Zenyatta is always a great option in that map, and we did everything really well. So, boys and girls, again, we're going to do the outro. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping. If you did like the video, just subscribe and share with your friends if you don't think it too. And today's weekly episode of Game Sense Wins is a little bit on the longer end, but you guys absolutely deserve it. Let me know if you guys want more of this, and I'll check out you guys all to the next one. Peace and bye.